But there is something else happening April 22nd, something that is very special, I think, and something that is open to everybody who has clear skies. And that's, of course, is a meteor shower. Now, we've had about a 4-month drought with no good meteor showers for us to see. These shooting star shows are very popular around the world. And now we're kicking off a new season with back-to-back meteor showers. And the first one is called the Lyrids. The Lyrid Meteor shower peaks on Wednesday night into Thursday morning is really when it is. And you can even see it onto Friday as well. But if we move in here, and I'll put in the coordinates here on my program for the Lyrids, and you'll see where they appear from. So this is typical of late night after darkness falls. This is showing here, you can see in the animation, the streaks of light. We call these shooting stars. And remember what those shooting stars are. They're actually sand grain sized little pebbles floating in space that slam into Earth's upper atmosphere, and they streak across the sky in a fraction of a second. And they're going at incredible speed, some as fast as 150,000 kilometers per hour. And so what you're seeing here is the radiant of the meteor shower. But what do I mean by the radiant? This is where they all appear to be radiating out from. There's a point in sky that this happens, and you can trace it back. If you watch carefully and patiently, and you trace back the individual shooting stars, you'll notice that they come from one part of the sky. They all kind of radiate out from that. That's what we call a meteor shower's radiant. And for the Lyrids, it happens very close to its namesake constellation, Lyra, the harp. You can see it here. It's very easy to find this spot, this radiant of the Lyrids, because it's next to the bright star Vega. Vega is an old friend of mine. It comes around every summertime. Spring, it pops its head up in late evenings in the northeast and then starts riding the overhead skies throughout the summer. And you and I are going to be exploring a lot of this part of the sky together all throughout the next few months. There's a lot of really interesting things, and Vega is a wonderful guidepost for us for the future. So do stay tuned to a lot of content, sky content, regarding this part of the sky. But we're here to talk about the meteor shower. So the Lyrids gets its name from the constellation where they appear to radiate out from. It's the same thing for the Geminids. They appear from Gemini. The Leonids appear from, of course, Leo, the lion, right? So, and so on. So all major showers are named after their constellations. That gives you a hint of when and where in the sky to look for them. So the Lyrids come close to the star Vega, which is the lead star in Lyra. So it's very easy to find the radiant. It rises late at night this time of the year. And so this is a really great shower to see for many people, especially in the northern hemisphere, near the equator as well. So, and those of you who are in the southern hemisphere too, will get to see some of this shower too. If you get to see Vega, if you can see the star Vega from your location, you will see the radiant and the most prolific part of the shower. Now, how many meteors can you expect to see from the Lyrids? Well, it depends on how good your sky conditions are. So if your sky conditions are very light polluted, you live near a city, maybe perhaps you can expect anywhere from maybe 5 to 15 shooting stars per hour. If you live in a darker suburb, maybe in the countryside, or you can go out to the countryside to see this show, you will see much more meteors, maybe upwards of 20 to 25